Hey guys, I'm Oliver Kovács, a Hungarian composer. In this video I'll show you what the perfect voicing is for your brass instruments and how to achieve an epic brass sound. I'll cover every detail, so stay tuned. In this case we have 3 trumpet voices. Trumpets are relatively high-pitched instruments and the usable range is narrow, so these instruments work better with close position chords than open position chords. It's better to avoid the highest and the lowest couple of notes because the highest notes are too harsh while the lowest notes are too muffled. Let's listen to the trumpet part of my brief composition. The tenor trombones and the horns sound better with larger inner walls because they can play relatively low notes. In addition, they have a lot of partials. That's why composers and orchestrators use them often with open position chords. But there's a catch. In this case, horns and tenor trombones can only play 2 voices because the lowest trumpet part is too low. We want to avoid notes that are too close to the low brass instruments. Okay, let's try having the 2 horn voices form open position triads with the lowest trumpet voice. It's not the best choice because in this case the lowest note is identical to the melody, and because of this it sounds weird. If the horn parts make open position triads with the middle trumpet voice, the melody repeats in the upper horn voice. It's better but not the best. The parts move in parallel, which sounds boring and unprofessional. The solution is when the trumpets move upwards and play high notes, the horn voices follow them at a larger distance, forming open position triads with the lowest trumpet voice. While if the trumpets play lower notes, the horns form either close position harmonies or harmonies without the third. It's also important that the accompaniment should not always move when the main melody moves. This way you can avoid those boring parallel intervals and unintended octave doublings of the melody. Bass instruments almost always play the root or the fifth of the chord. The root note is the most common. Thirds in the bass line can sound uncertain and unstable. Look at my bass line. I use the fifth in just one single case. Again, it's important to use different but complementary rhythmic patterns for the voices to achieve a more interesting result. Here, the bass trombone and the tuba follow each other in octave doubling. Do you want to watch my videos without the annoying YouTube ads? By joining my Patreon community, you'll get ad-free access to my videos along with exclusive MIDI and project files related to my content. Join now and support the channel. Thank you for your support. Guys, if you have the brass skeleton, you can build a very interesting and epic orchestration following the voices with, for example, string instruments. The first violins follow the upper trumpet voice and the second violins follow the middle trumpet voice. In this way the violins reinforce the trumpet parts. The violas double the lowest trumpet voice. This is a smart choice because the viola's upper register can sound quite harsh and strained. The cellos double the bass trombone and the double bass is played together with the tuba. This is the most classic low-end doubling you can do in an orchestra.